Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I'm here with a few tips. I'm looking over resumes this morning, and I just realized that some of you are underselling yourself. So make sure when you are writing your resumes that you're adding those skills. Even if you're in process of working on them, it's okay to list those as your skills. You can just put in process. Make sure that you are thinking through what your data is. One thing that I notice a lot in this reviewing of resumes is that people don't sell themselves. So it's great that maybe you utilized some type of, let's just say, program. Um, why does that matter? Okay, you can log in and use an Excel file. Woo! Now, why is that going to help me at my company? What are you going to do with that information? So maybe because you used Excel, which that's not really like the best learning management or management system or data system. Sorry. This is real. So maybe that is, I used this program, and because of it, I was able to increase success by 40%, or customer engagement by 75%. Make sure you're backing up whatever it is that you share with us. Because if you don't, we are like, oh, that's good, but what did that do for you? So make sure you're backing that up. The other thing I keep noticing is people are putting stuff on their resumes that is from 10 years ago. So if the experience or the certifications or the degree have something to do with the job, you want them there. If they have nothing to do with the job, you don't want them there. The other thing you have to be careful about are your dates. So the reason that I delete off dates a lot of times is because they go back so far that it actually creates the opportunity for bias. And we don't mean to have biases as humans, but we do. It's just a natural thing that we do. So we want to prevent any of that from happening. So that's why I also suggest not putting your picture onto a resume. So again, even though we don't want to have biases, we do have biases. So sometimes when you put a photo, age discrimination. Unfortunately, there could be a bias against females or males. There could be a bias against the color of your skin. So we as a society are working towards the goal that is not the case, but we're not there yet. And so, in order for you to put your best foot forward and make sure that there are no underlying biases that knock you out, be very careful what you put on your resume. Um, Last tip, don't put your address. No one needs to know where you live. That is just not their business. Security wise, you don't want somebody showing up to your house because who knows what they're thinking. And you don't know who these people are that you're sending your resumes to. You've never met them most of the time, especially in today's world with all the tech jobs. So be really careful with what you're providing, how many details you provide. You don't want anybody to be able to find you until you want to be found. So wait until you actually have that job offer in hand before you start handing out those addresses, those social security numbers, your date of birth, all that stuff. Okay. I think that is the biggest thing. Oh, one more thing, and I keep saying this, is ATS format. Please, please, please use ATS format. Don't put pictures. Don't use tables. Don't use weird fonts. You got to be really careful, or what happens is it all goes in and jumbles. And so people get like these weird reports that have like half of your information, or some of your information is combined incorrectly, and then it just kicks it out, and then you never even get looked at for that job. So be careful with what you're doing on your resume. If you need somebody to review your resumes, I'm